ProHybrid training provides today's goaltenders with the most current, efficient, and effective system to stop the puck. We focus on athletic movement, precise positioning, and efficient save execution. In addition to net movement and puck stopping mechanics, PHT drills our goaltenders extensively on puck handling skills. A ProHybrid goalie effectively reads the situation. According to that read, the goalie then applies the system. PHT strives to develop intelligent goalies that study and know the system. The ProHybrid goalie is an athlete that executes the correct mechanics in order to maximize and efficiently use their athletic ability. Through hard focused work, our goalies are instilled with a work ethic and sense of pride for the position.
Hi, my name is Zach Sikich, and I'm the founder and head instructor of ProHybrid Training. I have a passion for goaltending and have studied the position at all levels. I've had the opportunity to be a goaltender at the junior, college, and professional levels. Through my playing experience, study of top goaltenders, and hundreds of hours as a personal goalie coach, I've developed the ProHybrid goaltending system.
My ProHybrid goaltender knows when to go into the butterfly, as well as whether to block or react to make the save. Additionally, my goaltenders are confident playing deep or challenging the shooter. The execution of these mechanics are all based on the individual's read of the situation.
I'm excited to bring my goaltending system together in a comprehensive DVD. By giving goaltenders the correct mechanics, as well as nurturing each goaltender's ability to read and react to the game, they can improve constantly without hitting a plateau in their development. Goaltending is the most critical position in the game of hockey. These athletes that guard the net deserve the best instruction. I've developed a systematic approach to goaltending that gives goaltenders a blueprint. This system inspires confidence in every performance.
First, we'll cover the base of our system, the 3 setups. These 3 setups are the foundation of the system. Next, we'll look at the mechanics of efficient crease movement. Goaltenders move to gain position, which is the 3rd part of our system. Finally, the save is made. Additionally, we'll look at principles of net play and puck handling.
I'm excited to have the opportunity to share my system with goalies across the globe, and truly look forward to the positive impact my system will have on goalies at all levels of play. Let's get into the system.
Before we get into the system, there are a few terms we need to define. Understanding each of these concepts will be key to executing the system. Let's take a look at the area that we, as goaltenders, patrol. When executing drills or speaking about game situations, it's important to have consistent language. For that reason, I've named the 5 points of the crease: glove angle, glove post, blocker angle, blocker post, and finally, top crease. You'll hear the phrase immediate scoring area mentioned throughout this video. To define the immediate scoring area, we draw a box with a line connecting the 2 face-off dots and lines from each dot to the goal line. When a rebound is within this area, a butterfly push-off is the best movement. When a rebound is outside this area, a recovery will be the most efficient technique to prepare for the next shot. We will go over the reason for choosing each movement later in the video. The aerial angle is extremely important in the ProHybrid system. The aerial angle is the imaginary line from the puck to the highest portion of the net. The closer the puck is to the net, the steeper the angle. The goal is to have this line run through the goalie on its way to the net, or position our bodies so that if the line misses us, it will also miss the net. Understanding the aerial angle and positioning your body accordingly is one of the keys to the ProHybrid system.
Go!
Whenever there's a loose puck, the goalie must battle to cover it or bat it away. Do whatever it takes to stop the next shot. Ideally, the goalie's block will fill through the angle.
Go! Pass!
If the puck is shot off center, the goalie must be quick with peripheral response in his gloves or feet. When preparing to face a shot, we as goalies must always be ready to move our hands. Also, keep your wrists loose and hands active through all movements.
I'd like to introduce the goaltender that will be demonstrating the proper technique in the ProHybrid training system. This is Anders Franke. He's a 14-year-old from Elk River, Minnesota. Played for the '94 AAA Fire team this year. He has 3 years of ProHybrid training experience. Later on in the video, I'll be putting my gear on to further demonstrate the ProHybrid training system. At the base of the ProHybrid system are the 3 setups: the stance, butterfly, and hybrid. All save executions and movement come out of these 3 setups. Let's go over each in detail. The stance is the up setup. Let's take a look at it from the ice up. We'll start out with our feet, slightly wider than shoulder width, balanced on the skate edge. Butt down, chest up, big shoulders. We have our elbows slightly in front of our body, producing a gap stick, ready, loose, and active hands, finally a neutral chin. The butterfly is a down setup. It's also a save execution, but we'll cover that later. Start from the feet. Anders has a nice flare in his butterfly. His hips are directly over his knees, resulting in a tall butterfly. Elbows are touching the front of his body, which results in a gap stick, and ready, loose, and active hands. Shoulders are big, chin is neutral. He's ready to stop the puck. The hybrid is the 3rd setup in the ProHybrid training system. From the stance, we get into the hybrid by keeping one leg vertical and the other horizontal. Let's take a look at the vertical leg. The knee is directly above the skate. The weight is evenly distributed amongst the whole skate blade. Now let's take a look at the horizontal pad. This pad has a great flare, covering the ice, and also giving balance and stability in this hybrid position. The elbow is slightly forward, producing a ready, loose, and active glove that cuts down the aerial angle. Chest is up, chin is neutral. This is the 3rd setup in the ProHybrid training system. Let's take a look at the hybrid from the glove side. From the stance, we're gonna hop down into the hybrid position. Note how the glove is high and forward, covering the aerial angle from the puck to the top of the net. Blocker elbow is also low and forward, covering the aerial angle from the ice to the far side of the net, producing this gap stick, which is great for rebound control and also middle of the net coverage.
Lock the heel of the skate inside the post to ensure a seal and establish a strong base. ProHybrid training has a 3-part continuous process that gives our goalies a blueprint for achieving their final goal, to stop the next shot. Movement, position, and save execution are the 3 parts of our process. The process begins with movement. The purpose of movement is to gain position. Once in position, the save is executed. These 3 parts will be used in differing degrees for every save throughout the game.
We take pride in teaching the most athletic, effective, and explosive crease movements. Goalies need to be able to move around the crease in order to gain position to effectively save the puck. Movement is broken down into a 4-part process: track, rotate, load, and push.
The first point of movement is track. We need to constantly track the puck. Tracking means keeping your eyes on the puck as it changes position. Goalies track the puck as it's carried in the zone, passed from player to player, as well as pucks shot on net and rebounds coming away from the net. Visual attachment is the name of the game. Next we have rotate. Rotation is led by the upper body, starting from the head, through the hands and chest, and finally legs and feet. The goaltender must fully rotate through the angle so that the lead foot travels low through the crease and outside the intended line, bringing the chest square through the angle. When a goalie fails to get a full rotation, they chase space. Goalies must load and fill space rather than reaching and chasing the angle. After the goalie tracks and rotates, the load is the next phase of movement. Transfer or load weight onto push side to ultimately have an effective and athletic push. Hands and feet are also gathered towards the center of the body to ensure the center of gravity is aligned correctly above the skates. Finally, we are ready to move. When pushing, make sure to use the entire skate blade to ensure the correct push line is maintained. When the proper track, rotate, load, and push sequence is performed, the goalie will stop square on line with his travel foot, which is opposite to the push foot. The 4-point movement process gives goalies the most efficient way to get around the crease. Once the proper mechanics become habit, the goalie can utilize their full athletic ability. Let's take a look at how to effectively use the 4 points of movement through an array of crease movements.
The first up movement is the power stride. The power stride is a hybrid between the old school goaltending T-push and the first step of a player's skating stride. Let's take a look at the proper execution of the ProHybrid training power stride.
First, track the puck. Next, rotate chest through the intended angle. Load weight onto push foot and gather travel foot under the center of gravity. Push with the entire skate blade. Finally, stop on the travel foot completely square to the target. This technique is used when the puck is outside an immediate scoring area. The power stride is an explosive, athletic movement. Once the correct mechanics are mastered, you'll have the skills to rip around the crease like a pro.
The next up movement is the shuffle. We use the shuffle for small angle adjustments.
It is important to keep each shuffle short and compact. Maintain a gap stick, coverage through the side of your body with arms and gloves, and avoid bouncing up and down.
When learning the butterfly slide, we move away from the crease to focus on the load and the push phase, taking away the track and the rotation. Anders will hop into his stance. He's going to load his weight onto his push side into a quarter hybrid position. Then execute a butterfly slide along the goal line, making sure that his lead leg is traveling parallel to the goal line. Let's take a look at the butterfly slide. Just like all of our other movements, we're going to use the 4 points of movement to execute the butterfly slide. First, the goalie needs to track the puck. Next, rotate chest square, load up, weight on the push side, and finally, slide.
Most often, the butterfly slide will be used on one-timers and backdoor plays. First, we must track the puck. When you find the puck, your glove or blocker should also see it. Next, rotate your chest through the angle. The degree of rotation depends on the amount of angle change. Make sure to keep elbows in front of your body and blocker wrists supinated through the rotation. Be sure to keep elbows forward at the front of the body to avoid handcuffing. Load body weight onto push foot. Establish lead coverage with your travel leg by flaring your lead toe forward. Finally, push. Immediately sealing the ice with your travel leg, then snapping your push leg to form the full butterfly. Be sure to have ready, active, and loose hands. Down movements are executed from either the butterfly or hybrid setups.
Let's take a look at the butterfly recovery. Anders is going to snap down to stop the puck. Tracks it in, tracks it out. Anders reads that the next shot is outside of an immediate scoring chance, so he's going to be getting up to stop this next shot. Anders rotates square to the puck, loads his push weight, and finally executes a recovery to his blocker side.
Out of the butterfly, maintain visual attachment to the puck, tracking it away from the body. Read the play to establish the correct rotation. Rotate while lifting your push foot and creating a 90-degree bend in the knee. Looks like the hybrid setup. From this point, load weight onto the push foot and execute a power stride, stopping square to the new angle. The butterfly recovery is used for large angle adjustments when the next shot is outside the immediate scoring area.
Just like when learning the butterfly slide, when we learn the butterfly push-off, we're going to move away from the crease to focus on the load and the push phase. Anders will hop into a stance, snap down to his butterfly, lift his glove side leg to vertical. This looks like the hybrid position. He's gonna load his weight onto his glove side. You can see how the travel knee gets off the ice. Now he's gonna execute a butterfly push. The butterfly push-off is a down movement, which originates from the butterfly. Anders is gonna watch the puck in, track it out, and read that the next shot is within an immediate scoring chance. So he's gonna stay down and execute a butterfly push-off. Next, he's gonna rotate square to the puck. Load up his push side, and finally execute the butterfly push.
First, track the puck away from the body. Read the play to determine the proper rotation. Rotate chest square to new angle. Load push foot by bending knee to 90 degrees. Travel knee should come off the ice due to the transfer of weight onto push side. Push and seal ice immediately with both pads into the full butterfly.
Go! Snap, go! Snap, go!
Just like the traditional shuffle, the butterfly shuffle is used for small angle adjustments. The difference is that the butterfly shuffle is used out of the butterfly setup. Push out with the lead hip and pull with the groin. Push, pull. Push, pull. Maintain the seal of the 5-hole with your stick and pads. One of the most useful ways to bring the butterfly shuffle into your game is to gain distance and adjust angles during the back end of a butterfly slide or push-off.
As we mentioned earlier, movement is extremely important in the ProHybrid training system. It's very important to find ways to practice movement away from the crease. Here's a few examples. Everyone that's strapped on the pads has heard these lines before. You gotta get in position, or that goalie's great, he's always in position. But position is a generic term to a young goaltender unless given a clear definition. Position is putting your body in the best possible place to stop the puck.
More specifically, position is made up of 3 parts: square, angle, and depth. Once in position, you must set your feet.
Being set is the foundation of position. By being set, I mean no forward, backward, or lateral movement in the feet or hands.
When goalies are set, they give themselves the best chance to either react or block effectively given the read of the play.
The first point of position is square.
Present as much of your equipment to the shooter as possible. Proper puck tracking and full rotations are keys to gaining squareness.
In order to be on angle, a goalie must first be square to the puck. Square and being on angle are very similar.
A good way to describe being on angle is to draw a line from the puck to the back of the net. If a goalie is on angle, this line will bisect the goalie en route to the net. Depth is the amount of space between the goalie and the goal line. Finding ideal depth has a lot to do with reading the situation.
Once depth is established, the goalie must be patient with depth.
This phrase means that you as a goalie don't have to move just because the shooter is moving. The shooter can't deke unless he or she gets within approximately 6 to 8 feet. If you read the shooter has speed, then it's okay to give up some depth. To do so, just transfer weight onto the heel half of the skate. No need to take a big C-cut back, because C-cuts cause you to lose angle and squareness to the puck.
I train my goaltenders to start all line rushes against in the middle of the net on the goal line. From this point, you can see the line rush develop in front of you and determine the best possible position to put your body.
Once the play crosses the red line, power stride out to establish initial depth. From this point, read the play to determine playing depth. Taking the first shot with your heels on the edge of the crease is a good spot. The number of attackers versus the number of defenders in a line rush and types of net drives determine the goalie's final depth. When the goalie has time, he can gain all 3 points of position and set before the shot is taken. Proper track, rotate, load and push mechanics are key to getting into the ideal position efficiently. Remember, it is the goalie's responsibility to take the puck carrier on net front attacks, so it's important not to give up depth or lose the angle.
The 3 keys to making efficient saves are reading the play, tracking the puck off the shooter's stick, and actively finding the puck when necessary. Let's take a look at how these 3 keys play into the types of saves we make.
Most of the saves we make are going to be reacting saves. The goalie moves part of his or her body to intercept the puck's path to the net. The other type of saves goalies make are blocking saves. When executing a blocking save, the goalie relies on pre-established body position to block the puck. Often, the goalie is in this blocking position shortly before the shot is taken. Great goalies are able to read the situation and effectively apply a reacting or blocking save.
For long shots above the hands, making a standing save is your best option.
Actively find the puck with either glove or blocker slightly in front of body. When the puck is shot below the hands, the best way to stop the puck is to go down, because the goalie covers more of the lower portion of the net in the butterfly or an extension than in the stance. The natural butterfly is the goalie's automatic response to snapping to the ice. Some goalies may have a wider butterfly than others. Naturally wide goalies can find situations to apply a narrow butterfly, and naturally narrow butterfly goalies can find instances to use a wider butterfly.
When the puck is shot outside the natural block and below the hands, the goalie's best save execution is a butterfly extension. Let's take a look at the butterfly extension to the glove side. Anders has a great extension here. His weight is being transferred onto his extended leg, which gets him extra coverage over his pad with his glove. Blocker elbow is forward, producing a gap stick to control rebounds. Glove elbow is forward, producing a forward glove, which cuts down the aerial angle. Anders is ready to stop a puck outside of his block in this position. Let's take a look at the butterfly extension to the blocker side. Again, Anders has great flair on his blocker side pad. The knee is down, sealing the ice. This is how the butterfly extension differs from the old school half butterfly. Blocker elbow is forward, producing a gap stick to actively control rebounds. We're going to be controlling pucks with the heel half of the stick by effectively moving my wrist to the puck. Let's see Anders execute. The idea behind the movement is that we keep the gap stick, and then we can control rebounds. And you can see all of his energy and weight is coming directly into the puck. This is a great way to stop a puck outside the block. Two keys to making efficient extension saves are active hands and controlled leg flare.
The amount of leg flare varies on the distance the puck is shot away from the center of the body. A slight flare is all that's needed for a shot just off center, but a full extension is required for a shot that might otherwise go off the post and in the net. The goalie must have great body control to precisely flare the leg and actively find the puck.
Now let's see when it's a better idea just to block rather than to react. Remember, the decision to block is based on your read of the play.
To successfully block a shot, the goalie must be confident and patient that he or she is in ideal position to stop the puck. Premature body movement can cause holes in the block, resulting in a goal against.
Let's take a look at the mechanics of the narrow butterfly. Anders establishes a great butterfly on this sharp angle. His post side pad is integrated with the glove side post, bringing his chest right through the angle. His elbows are low and forward, causing a great block, filling the space between the side of his body and his arm. Shoulders are big and high, chin is neutral, watching the puck in.
The shooter sees less net the wider he gets on the ice based on the sharp angles. A narrow butterfly does a great job of filling that space with deep coverage and not wasting body parts. When the play is in tight and the goalie must establish upper body coverage through a sharp angle, the narrow butterfly is the best answer. Also, the narrow butterfly allows for post integration. This term means getting a seal of coverage on the post through the angle in the butterfly. Post interference occurs when a goalie's post side skate hits the post and prevents the goalie from getting his chest through the angle. As a result, the shooter has space on the short side. The goalie is forced to make a difficult reacting save with his hands rather than an efficient blocking save in the narrow butterfly. To execute the wide butterfly, snap down to establish as much ice coverage as possible by flaring the toes. Drop gloves and maintain the elbow arm seal at the side of the body. When the puck is close to the goalie and between the dots or middle of the ice, a wide blocking butterfly is the best way to stop the puck. The wide base covers as much net as possible with as few holes as possible. The puck is too close to have enough time to react. Plus, since the puck is so close, the aerial angle is too steep to miss the goaltender and still catch the top part of the net. In a screen situation, the goalie must play the percentages and take up as much net as possible with as few holes as possible. The wide blocking butterfly is the best solution to a screen. Battle to find sight lines to the puck. Get as close to the screener as possible without getting interfered with, and execute a wide blocking butterfly when you see, hear, or even feel the shot being released. When the puck is below the goal line, the goalie must be at a higher sense of alertness. The player can either attempt to drive to the net or pass to the front of the net for an immediate scoring chance.
When the puck is below or near the goal line, you must make modifications to your stance in order to put your body in the best possible position to defend against these attack situations.
We have 4 zones behind the net. Zone 1, the area in the blocker corner. Zone 2, the area closer to the net on the blocker side. Zone 3, the area close to the net on the glove side. And Zone 4, the ice in the glove side corner. When the puck is in Zone 1, position your body so that the heel of the blocker side skate is locked inside the post. Seal the side of the net with the blocker side pad and arm. The heel of your stick should be touching the toe of the blocker side skate. Upper body should be at an approximate 45-degree angle to the goal line. Be ready to push out quickly for a shot from the blocker angle. As the puck gets closer to the net on the blocker side, flatten your body parallel to the goal line while maintaining visual attachment to the puck. Slightly lead the play while looking over your blocker side shoulder. Take small shuffles between the posts when the play is moving behind the net. Be ready to intercept a pass or fill through the middle of the net on a quick pass out. When the puck is in zone 4, lock the heel of the glove side skate inside the post. Position body at an approximate 45-degree angle to the goal line. Seal the side of the net with pad, arm, and glove. An efficient glove position is to lay the arm flat down the side of the body so that the post hits the back of your shoulder. This arm position does the best job of sealing the net and aids for transitioning into a pass-out situation. As the puck enters zone 3, flatten your body parallel to the goal line and maintain visual attachment to the puck. When your glove side foot comes off the glove side post, immediately seal the space with the heel of your stick. Lock the heel of the skate inside the post. Bend post side knee to 90 degrees while keeping knee directly above skate. Your weight should be flat on the entire skate blade. Drop inside leg parallel to the goal line. Seal the inside edge of your body with upper arm, elbow, and forearm. On the glove side hybrid, fill the space below the crossbar and above the top of the pad with your glove. Keep the blocker low so that the blade of the stick is gapped. On the blocker side, have the blocker outside the pad and the glove low with the toe above the heel of the glove. The hybrid is used on shallow angle attacks that originate from above or below the goal line. Be prepared to fill through the middle of the net and maintain horizontal pad seal with the ice after the save is made. Due to the flat horizontal pad, rebounds will kick up the middle. Use the rules of movement and position to fill the space efficiently and be in control.
Let's talk about the paddle down wrap. It's a great move on a wraparound to your blocker side. First, Anders is going to drop his travel foot below the goal line. Next, reach with his blocker for the far post. Finally, butterfly slide into that paddle down wrap.
The paddle down wrap is best to defend against wraparounds and tuck-in attempts that develop quickly. When moving to the blocker side, track the puck. Then rotate travel foot slightly below the goal line. Load push foot and reach out blocker hand in the direction of the blocker post. Push into a butterfly slide and seal the post with a combination of the pad scoop, blocker, and paddle of the stick. The same mechanics are executed to the glove side post, but with opposite body parts. Be prepared to immediately sweep the ice with the paddle to clear a rebound, or come up into a narrow blocking butterfly for rebound attempts. Sometimes the goalie may have to use a butterfly shuffle coupled with an extension to make rebound saves.
Goalies today need to be able to effectively handle the puck. The ProHybrid training system gives goaltenders the proper mechanics to handle the puck effectively.
Most coaches, players, and fans nearly have a heart attack when the goalie leaves his or her crease to help their team. ProHybrid goalies are taught to stop dump-ins, read the play, and effectively shoot or pass the puck up the ice. The puck handling dimension of ProHybrid training completes the system. I teach my goalies the overhand shooting grip. This grip is different from what was predominantly used in the past. Grip your stick with the blocker at the top of the shaft and glove where the paddle meets the shaft. Position the puck off your back foot. The puck should be located at the heel of the blade. Push down and follow through to the target with the glove hand. Your body should rotate through the shot, finishing with the toe of the blade pointing at the target. When the puck is dumped in hard on net, the goalie will use an adapted hybrid setup to control the puck. Use the foot position of a blocker side hybrid, but place the glove behind the stick to cushion the blade. The blocker should be angled slightly forward to help corral the puck. Once the puck is stopped, Immediately extend the blocker to the top of the shaft. From this point, use the same mechanics as shooting the puck to complete the pass. With the new rules, there are times where the opposition will try to dump the puck into the soft areas of the rink. The goalie must race to the corner of the rink and retrieve the puck before it crosses the goal line in order not to get called for a delay of game penalty. Get low to get the most out of the first 2 strides. Once in the vicinity of the puck, drop the paddle of the stick parallel to the goal line to stop the puck. Now gain body position to pass the puck up the ice. Cross over and get a solid push to get behind the net. On the forehand side, jam the toe of the blade into the dasher and place the glove in the overhand grip to stop the puck. On the backhand side, keep only the blocker hand on the stick. Make sure to angle the stick towards the puck to absorb the velocity of the shot.
A goalie that can efficiently handle the puck is a huge asset to the team.
The opposition will not be able to establish a forecheck in zone if you as a goalie can get to the dump in and move it up the ice. Additionally, because the other team will be less likely to dump, there will be more opportunities for your team to create neutral zone turnovers. Overall, a goalie that can effectively handle the puck gives his or her team a better chance to win games, and that's the ultimate goal.
The ProHybrid system truly provides today's goalie with the tools and knowledge to read the play and apply the most efficient way to stop the puck, ultimately resulting in more wins. Winning is fun, and that's why we love the game.